They told you to work hard and follow the rules. So why are you still broke? Because the system is rigged. And your daily habits, they're making someone else rich, while they're quietly keeping you poor. It's not your income, it's your habits. Let me show you. You don't need to be broke to have poor habits. But if you don't fix these, you will end up broke, no matter how much you make. Here's the brutal truth. Most people aren't broke because of their job or the economy. They are poor because of their habits. The small things they do every day without even thinking. And what's worse, they think they're being smart with money. But these habits are silently draining their wealth. In this video, we're exposing the sneakiest, most common money habits that are keeping people stuck. If you want financial freedom, you need to understand these and break them fast. Let's get into it. Ever gotten a raise and somehow still felt broke? That's habit number 1, lifestyle creep. The moment people make more money, they upgrade everything. New car, better apartment, fancy gym, takeouts every single day of the week. But here's the catch. They don't save more, they just spend more. So even if your income goes up, your bank account stays the same. Or worse, it goes down because now you're financing more things, taking on more debt, and increasing your monthly expenses without increasing your investments. Wealthy people, they do the exact opposite. They keep their lifestyle the same even when their income jumps. The gap between what they make and what they spend is where freedom is built. Now let's talk about habit number 2. The I deserve it spending. This one's dangerous because it feels justified. You've had a rough week, you've worked hard, so you treat yourself to that expensive pair of shoes, a $300 dinner with drinks, a weekend getaway you can't afford, and you say, I deserve it. But here's the truth. You deserve peace of mind. You deserve to wake up without financial stress. You deserve to invest in your future. A $10 dopamine hit today shouldn't destroy your $10,000 future tomorrow. Because this habit turns emotional comfort into financial chaos fast. Moving on to habit number 3, paying yourself last or not at all. Most people get paid, pay their rent, pay bills, buy groceries, go out, and then save whatever is left, if any. The problem? There is usually nothing left. The 1% do it differently. They pay themselves first. Before anything, they send a chunk to savings, investments, emergency fund, retirement, whatever you're working on. It's not about how much you save, it's about doing it before the world eats your money alive. Habit number 4 is ignoring the numbers. If you don't track your money controls you. You wouldn't drive a car with blindfolds, right? But that's exactly how most people treat their finances. They don't know how much they spend monthly, where their money actually goes, what subscriptions are still draining their account. They just keep swiping and hoping for the best. Wealthy people, they treat tracking like a non-negotiable. Not in a boring spreadsheet kind of way, but in a conscious way. That's why I built a free conscious spending plan in Notion. The exact system I use to break my spendings into needs, wants, and growth. And make sure my money is actually building freedom, not just lifestyle. If you want to see your money clearly, the link is down in the description. It's free, easy to use, and honestly, a game changer. Because once you see where your money goes, you can finally tell it where to stay. Now let's talk about habit number 5. Living on credit. Credit cards aren't evil, but using them as income is a trap. Here's the dangerous mindset. I'll just pay it off later. But most people don't. They carry balances, they pay interest, and slowly drown in debt that started with a small purchase. Carrying a balance at 20% interest is like setting your wallet on fire every month. Instead, use your credit card only for what you can pay in full and leverage them for points or perks, not for survival. Let's now move on to habit number 6. Not investing because it's too risky. You know what's riskier than investing? Not investing. Because if your money is sitting in a savings account, earning 1% while inflation eats away at 4 or 6% per year, you're guaranteed to lose buying power. The poor think investing is gambling. The rich see not investing as a guaranteed loss. Yes, investing takes learning, but you don't need to be Warren Buffett. Start with index fund, like the S&P 500 for example. The earlier you start, the less you'll have to do later. And habit number 7 is trying to impress people. Let's be honest, a lot of spending isn't for you. It's for the image, for clout, for Instagram. Designer clothes, fancy dinner, brand new cars. And here's the kicker, half the people you're trying to impress are broke too. Wealthy people, they don't care if you see their wealth, because the real flex is freedom, not Gucci belts. The fastest way to stay poor is to pretend you're rich. Habit number 8 is thinking more money will solve it. This is the biggest trap of all. People say, once I make more, I'll start saving. Once I get that raise, I'll start investing. Once I hit 6 figures, everything will change. But spoiler, it won't. Because if your habits are trash at $3,000 a month, they will still be trash at $10,000 a month. Just more expensive trash. More money only amplifies who you already are. You don't rise to your income. You fall to your habits. Fix the system first, then scale. And habit number 9 is avoiding financial education. Most people spend more time planning a vacation than learning how money works. And that's exactly why they stay stuck. But here's what the 1% do. Read books like I Will Teach You to Be Rich or Rich Dad Poor Dad. Watch videos about investing, money psychology, and wealth building. Follow people who are living the life you want and learn from them. They treat money like a skill, not a mystery. If you want to escape the rat race, start by learning how money actually works. And the last habit for today's list is waiting for the perfect time. We wait for the perfect month to start budgeting, the perfect moment to start investing, the perfect year to build that side hustle, and we wait ourselves into decades of financial stagnation. Truth is, there is no perfect time. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is now. Action beats perfection every single time. Let's pause for a second, because most people know these habits aren't great. They're not dumb. It's not because they're lazy or weak. It's because they're stuck in a broken system. A system that normalizes debt. A system that rewards spending and punishes saving. A system that teaches you algebra but not compound interest. So if you've fallen into these habits, don't beat yourself up. You were never taught the right ones. The goal isn't to be perfect, it's to be aware. Because awareness gives you choice, and choice gives you freedom. Let's flip it. Here's how to break the cycle, habit by habit. Cap your lifestyle. Any extra income goes straight into investing. That could be even investing in yourself. Budget for treats after you've hit saving goals. Reward progress, not stress. Set up auto transfers to savings and investment the moment you get paid. Pick one day a week to sit down, look at your account, and track spending. Use debit for daily life. Use credit for points. Only when you can pay it off in full. Watch one YouTube video a week on money. And start small, even with $50 a month in a robo-advisor. Focus on actual wealth, not performative status. Let your bank account flex, not your wardrobe. Train yourself to handle money at any income. Mastery comes from repetition, not from numbers. Swap Netflix for money books or channels. It compounds. And if it takes less than 2 minutes to start, do it now. Open the account, download the app, write the budget. Small habits equal massive results over time, always. The difference between rich and poor isn't intelligence, it's habits. It's decisions repeated thousands of times. Rich people aren't lucky, they're intentional. They delay gratification. They prioritize freedom over image. They build systems that grow their money while they sleep. Meanwhile, most people are caught in a trap, working harder, making more, but never keeping any of it. You don't need a 6-figure salary to build wealth. You just need 6 good habits. And the good news, you can start today. Here's the truth most won't tell you. You're not bad with money. You're just following bad scripts. But now you see the patterns. You know what's holding you back. And once you see it, you can change it. You don't have to overhaul your life overnight. Just pick one habit, fix that, then move to the next. One decision at a time. That's how freedom is built. If you're serious about changing the way you think about money, don't stop here. The next video will take everything you've learned and push it even further. Keep going, you're closer than you think. See you next time.